Okay, Baruch Shem. So we're going to do a very short Kitzur version of Rav Tzaddock's because we're Baruch Shem, the final night of Svira Mem Tesh Shari Tshuva Shari Bina. The 49th night is the big Eitz Son. Rav Simai Zilberberg says here tonight. He says that it says in the Kozner Magid that Uri Machras Shabbos Shvius Tisbru Chamishim Yom. That's we're going to be just by keeping Yom Tov Shavuos. We're going to enter into the 50th. The Klal should be Yom HaKodesh Hazeh after the Kabul Kolash Baz Atzuma Shal Kolash Chamishim Yom. The Prat Beitz Heilige Mitzvah of the Heilige Mitzvah of the Sfiras HaOmer. Yom HaKodesh Hazeh B'Klal Pam Shasofim Heilige Sfiras Memshech Yom HaKodesh Hazeh K'Deis Amar Beis Tzaddikim. He says underneath that it has the Achron of the Sfira. You should try to say it with Matzav Chazak B'Yoseh She'efsha. And he goes on to say here in Rav Tzaddock that the idea that as strong as you do it, it's just like the shofar that when the Kol Shofar that was at the time of Kabalas Torah was a tremendous gilui of the Pnimis Alev. It's oiris a Kol Shofar miknis a charada belev odem lo'ira mishenis tardamas azman. We get woken up from the sleepiness of time. And that's the whole Indian. We have to realize there's a shofar blowing. That's part of staying up at night. It's not just because it's all these segulas and blah, 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 but that's the Metzias of Kabalas Torah, that the shofar is blowing the Kabalas Torah, the awe for all the Dovis, and it's growing and growing with the Hilula, the Baal Shem Tov, and his Alta Zayda, the Dovid Melech. The awe of the Tzaddikim is growing and growing, and it's especially in Chodesh Sivan, which is the third month. He goes on to say here, it's Bechinas of Tiferes, and Tiferes, everything good is in threes. Moshe Rabbeinu was the third, and the Chodesh Sivan is the third Chodesh, and there's a certain gilui of Tiferes that brings us to a place of Torah. Tiferes, he says here, Zeh matan Torah klal kola sholish midas hem, keneged oz vav de ikri oz emes u Torah, neku shavuos b'kol kol shiva shavuos, Sheva Shavuos Hem V'Shosha Chadoshim Emela Kol Sholosh Chadoshim. So you've got all of Chodesh Nisan, all of Chodesh Iyar, all the oiris that were going on these two Chadoshim. You have the muzzle of the Ser, which represents the Sibor, the Shepsula, and then the sheep. They have a shepherd, and then you have the muzzle of the Shor, which is the Avoda, the inner Pneumius Avoda, and comes together with the Te'umim of Chodesh Sivan. That is the whole of Nisan and Iyar, the Sibor and the Yochid coming together as Te'umim, twins, bringing the Achdus, bringing the unification, the Shtei Lechem, the Shtei Luchas, the two parts of the heart of the Yid, being woken up, the Yetzer Tov, Yetzer Hara, B'chol Avavcha, B'chol Nafshach, B'chol Ma'idecha, B'says Nefesh, Kabalas Torah, and that's the big chizuk that says, Hainut his Gabal Yetzer Hara, Shehirahu, Mesholish Devarim, She'ein Odem Nitzah, B'chol Yom. So every day we have the power through these three Chodoshim, through this Indian of the three, the Avram Yitzchak Yaakov, Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov, that gives us the koach to be safe from all the negative energy in the world. And Bez Hashem Shizochet to Makabal the Torah Bshleimus. We're going to learn Bez Hashem a little bit on Shavuos. And in Mizgala, a lot of his oiris, that a person can be zocha, awakening, to wake up our neshamas. And the Baal Shem Tov, just say one more thing. He says, Baal Shem Tov says, Aydei chibas kol, bois oris tshuva, belev Yisrael. It's his yotzai, it's Chusalenu. The Baal Shem Tov says, by the dearness of the kol of the shofar, it wakens up tshuva in the heart of Yisrael. And it's a tshuva b'hava, it's a tshuva b'simcha. That's the whole Indian of the Simchas Yom Tov. Alev roeh, shenamar libi roeh. The heart sees. There's a pneumius way of connecting. And that's the whole thing. Then we start to see the lepidim, the thunder and the lightning and the whole biggest oiris that goes on. And it's a kalhavas eish. And it's a tremendous fire of tshuva and simcha. And it's Galas Yosef every year more and more. Be'ez Hashem, this is hopefully the final Kabalas Torah, where the next gilui would be the Orish Mashiach and Makabel Panei Mashiach. So Kenu hear the Shofar Godel with all of Klai Yisrael in Eretz Yisrael with the Binyan Ba'ashisha. Amen v'amen.